So yeah, we literally just finished all the earthworks here. The excavator's been here all week, done a lot of foundations here, worked with the plumber to do his sewer line, and then all the earthworks over there for the tank, which you hit a heap of sandstone, heap of rock. But so all prepped here, ready for blinding concrete. So with the site cut and that and fill over this corner here, that's yeah, pretty deep in that. So we're using blinding concrete, which is a weaker strength concrete that goes right down the bottom of it, and then you build your raft slab on top. So once again, fully uncoupled slab. We're blinding concrete down to these lines, and we're actually going to blind the concrete in within about 10 mil of level, and then that way when we cut our XPS foam, our edge beams and that, we're not trying to shape to the full of the excavation, which we did at our other job. So yeah, it's a few days, a week or so afterwards since I last checked in with the film, but as you can see, this is the corner here that I just showed you. Now we're filled that underneath that XPS foam under there with all blinding concrete, and that's been put in with 10 mil level. So as I just said, like all this XPS here, we just set it up on the track saw, ripped all that down at about 350 mil, and same with all these internal parts of the edge beam, and yeah, it just makes it so we're not shaping it and that. Yeah, you can sort of see what we do is we put our plastic in first. So I don't know if you can see that, there's a bit of plastic just tucked behind our XPS. That gets folded underneath, so XPS is in the top side of our plastic. Then we backfill either side, so backfill the boxing there, backfill in here, and then yeah, wrap some plastic over the top, which you can see just done here. Update. So yeah, that sits up about 50 mil higher than the plastic, and then yeah, we sit our XPS on top, and yeah, fully uncoupled raft slab. Yeah, this process on this job has been really quick and effective, and definitely try and do the slabs again this way. You can see here is our cold joint here, because it's over 30 metres long. We need a control joint in our slab, so it gets set up for a hallway there, and the rest of that will be hidden underneath the wall. And yeah, step down here for a bathroom. But yeah, tick along, plan to pour this in about a week's time. Yeah, again, you can see here we put plastic over the top of the XPS, so to make sure the concrete dries the same, dries consistently, I should say. Termite collars on all of our pipes, and yeah, starting to take shape, which is good. So legends, pour 1 of 2 is done. Yeah, went in without trouble. The 3 full trucks did this job at this stage, and then there tomorrow morning just for the second half. As you can see here, that's our control joint, expansion joint right in the centre. You can also see there the wet area, so the bathroom step down. So the concrete is just giving their first pass to the helicopters. So on this project, it's a burnished concrete slab, so they'll give this lots of passes and really hone it up to a blue finish and make it as smooth as possible. That way when we get the slab burnished, it's nice and simple for the guys just to polish it up and that. The boys just making their final pass and really burning it up to get that nice smooth finish for a burnished slab here. So come on, really good this job. So guys, it's the next day here. We're here for our second pour, 6:30 in the morning. Beautiful sunrise over there. I just wanted to show you something that we're not perfect on a construction site. Things do go wrong. So through here, that's our construction joint, but through here's the hallway. So this part's going to be seen. And when we were stripping the boxing yesterday, we actually nicked it, which is not ideal, but it's no real big drama because we can just cut that back with the grinder, get a nice neat cut, then pour our concrete into it tomorrow. So like, yeah, even though it's not perfect, there's always a walk around and it's going to be fine. There's no issues, no dramas at all with it. So yeah, to be honest, I've hummed and hard whether I'd add that part of the video into show yous and that, but I do want to be transparent what we do here at EcoWise Homes. we aren't 100% perfect, and yeah, stuff does go wrong, but something like that, it's no dramas at all. Like we could, as I showed you, just nick that out with the angle grinder, cut it back, pour that concrete into it. So yeah, as the great Dwayne Pierce says, there's never any problems, only just solutions. Another thing I'm really big on when we do our concrete is this black plastic. So that's I didn't touch exactly what it does, but that's a membrane that goes right underneath the concrete slab to stop moisture coming up out of the ground into your concrete. So I'm really big on this, obviously continuously all the way underneath it, then up this side. The purpose of that is that I don't want any moisture coming up through the slab into my timber frame. So moisture or water is the number one killer at home. So by that being there, none of that moisture is going to get in there at all. So yeah, build them to last.